you're going to start talking about Scottish places, you're going to have to pronounce them properly. Coming from someone who is born from and bred from Scotland. In Scotland. I've never left. I've always been in Scotland. I'm born and bred here. But some people like to not know the truth of how to pronounce certain things. So here goes. For anybody who's interested, you will have the place name called Edinburgh. It's called that, and that's its name. I say Glasgow because of Glasgow. And I say everything else that makes perfect common sense. So, for people who do not know, Edinburgh, Glasgow, we say Edinburgh like normal people, and Glasgow to coincide with the other language of Glasgow. Most people will say Glasgow, but the actual real term for it is called Glasgow. Then you got Aberdeen. Now people will say Aberdeen is no, it's Aberdeen. It's Aberdeen. I have got full-blown proof it's called Aberdeen, and Aberdeen is how it's pronounced. It's the same as Inverness. Now, there are so many multitude of places and names in Scotland that even some people in Scotland can't even pronounce it properly because people don't want to be educated. They do not want to be educated, and which is a shame. So, here goes. Edinburgh, Glasgow, Aberdeen, Inverness. Right? You've got to try and say this all in a Scottish accent. I'm Scottish and I can say it in any accent I want. Now, if you're in Glasgow, you come with a Glaswegian accent, you say Glasgow, man. Glasgow. I'm from Glasgow. You know what I mean? You get all this. So, for the toffs and whatever it's Glasgow, we're going to go to Glasgow. Oh, you're posh and stuff. Well, one, I'm not posh. Two, I will never ever be posh. And three, why would I want to be posh? It's pointless being posh. Posh nosh. Give up. No point. No point in saying Glasgow. No point in saying Aberdeen. No point in saying anything of the sort. No point. Pointless. So, for people who want an education on how to speak Scottish, you're going to have to speak to a Scotsman. Hello, Dave. Now, you understand everything that's around here, Scottish and stuff, right? We say Edinburgh, Glasgow, Aberdeen, Elgin. I see when people say Elgin, and it gets me for people across the pond. Elgin. We're going to Elgin. I have never in my life, for the life of me, ever heard of a place called Elgin. I could not believe I heard that. Hello, Mary. Welcome in. All right. So anybody that speaks Scottish and knows me will tell you the proper pronunciations of how to say the word of the name place. Thank you. Aye, see? Aye, there's a nice word. Aye means yes. Aye means yes. Now, let's see, what else have I got? Oh man. Oh, haggis, leaves and tatties, help me. Here's a nice Scottish meal. Haggis, leaves and tatties. I don't go into some... Thank you, Mary. You just don't go into somebody's channel or go on your own channel and slate the Scottish words that drool out your mouth. It's just like opening your belly and everything that's not meant to be there comes out. So, I will do a pronunciation of Edinburgh, Glasgow, Aberdeen, Elgin, Inverness, Wick, Fraserburgh, because that's also up there. You've got Fraserburgh. Got Peterhead. See, people call it Peterhead. It's Peterhead. Peterhead. Now you listen to me. Peterhead is what it's called. Your head is called a head. Head is head. Anybody that understands me, thank you. So, I think people need to study the Scottish language and understand where we're coming from, because clearly some people have got no idea of how to speak Scottish. And like Glasgow, excuse me, Glasgow, where is that? What about are you saying Glasgow? I am Scottish. I'll say Glasgow. I'll call it Aberdeen, not Aberdeen. What the? Dundee. What do we call Dundee? Dundee's Dundee. What am I doing Dundee? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Dundee. There's another place that's not far from here called Dun. D-U-N. And they call it a Brigadoon. What's a Doon? Brigadoon is on the southwest coast of Scotland, in a place not far from here. The Brigadoon is down there. Honestly, people, if you want to learn how to speak Scottish, all you need to do is ask me. The more that you actually video call me, the more you understand. And people who do not do video calls and slate the Scottish language, I'm sorry. I will not tolerate it. I just won't. There's no way. So you go Glasgow. Where's Glasgow? Glasgow. You go Glasgow, Aberdeen, Dundee, Fettercairn, Ballyheuchter, whatever you want to call it. Ballyheulich. The Isle of Skye. People can say a Skye. This Isle of Skye. Where's the Isle of Skye? What the fuck are you on about? Isle of Skye? Honestly, I think the last time I've got with some people, the better, because honestly, they just talk so much garbage. They don't understand. Maybe it's their own fault that they don't understand. Maybe they don't understand Scottish because they've only been here once in their life. You can't just turn up to a place and just say, I've just been there. I can speak the language. No, it doesn't work like that. No. I mean, that's like me. That's like me saying that there is a bogey. Get what I mean? Well, it could be a bogey, but it's a truck. If you're in this part of the neck of the woods, they call it a railway. Oh, it's a railroad. What? What the fuck is a railroad? That's a railway line, not a railroad. Honestly, I swear down that people just like to annoy things that really get to me. That's irritating. Irritating. And I hate it. I hate being irritated. I just fucking hate it. I really do. I do not ask to be irritated. People just really know how to push buttons. Craig, 1 or 2. Hello. Montague. It's a fine Scottish name, that Montague. Dryman. It's rather dry here, right enough, aye. There's a wee bit of rain coming through the clouds, and so if anybody wants to rewatch this and learn how to speak Scottish, you either phone me and speak to me like a normal human being, or keep your mouth shut. You leave the Scottish places to Scottish places for me to explain. And if you don't like me to explain, then shut up. There's nobody nasty, I'm just saying. If you want to have a conversation with me and you want to learn how to speak Scottish, then you say the proper names. I'm here to help. But obviously, people just idiots. I mean, it's like Dryman. There you go. That's how you say it, Dryman. So it's like you take the men part and put an M-I-N, so it's like Dryman. Not dry men. So Dryman. Or Dryman. Depends on what about your fae though. You know what I mean? Means like Paisley. You got Paisley. You got what else have we got? Echo Feckin. People look at me like, what's Echo Feckin like? Dryman. Aye, come on, Dryman is. There's so many places that, and it's like you here. We got a place called Tarty, and it's called Trinity. Well, we call it Tarty. Well, why do you call it Tarty when it's a place called Trinity? Because when the place is called Trinity, it's useless. It's called Tarty. Understand the local language. Loch Lomond. I give a Loch Lomond and be that's what I mean. Hello. Hi. I will see you soon. What a noisy thing that is there. Noisy. Things give me a headache. So aye. For people who do not know how to speak Scottish language, you're going to have to learn. I'm here to teach you. And if you don't want to be taught, then that's all up to you. That's all on you. It's got nothing to do with me. Nothing. I'm here to help. But please, do not take a Scottish place and try and pronounce it to your way of thinking, because it does not make sense and people will get offended. Especially us Scots across here. So, take the warning. You've got plenty of my live streams you can go through and understand everything that I've said. And if you don't understand it, write in a comment, what does this word mean? What does this mean? What does this word mean? What does that word mean? And I will be happy to help. But obviously, people just, for whatever reason, cannot see they want help. Why is Backlash lost his wrench? I'm not offended. I'm giving you guys across the pond an education. Like, clearly, you have got no idea how to speak Scottish because you're an American and you know American words. I am never offended by anything, but when it comes to places that I know how to pronounce them and people slander them anyway, I'm thinking, well, you know what to do. Hello, the Backlash. My brother from another mother. Hello. Not too bad, how are you? I can't, it's roasting, eh? Oh, not much, man. Just a live stream on YouTube trying to teach people how to pronounce places that are Scottish. Well, he finds it hard to pronounce places, eh? Who? Hi. Let it teach him. What can you know? How can you know what? How can you know? What can he know pronounce like? Eh? What can he know pronounce? You give me a Scottish word, and I'll tell you how to pronounce it. Hey,
right, go. Venice. Was it Venice?
No, you need to speak to somebody in Scotland. Your own country. Right, how would you say Glasgow?
Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Yeah.
Right, thank you. See?
So you say.
Yeah, Glasgow, right?
How much people you
Ed-
watching you?
Edinburgh, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not Edinburgh. It will never be Edinburgh. It's nothing. It's Edinburgh.
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 What did you say? Yeah. Edinburgh.
Exactly, Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Fraserburgh, same thing. Peterhead. Peterhead.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You say Head. You did say Peterhead. Peterhead.
You got a lot of live on just now.
Oh, I've got 8 people watching.
Better nothing for me.
Better than nothing.
I'll keep rising up.
Well, probably. Anyway, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, pal.
Catch you after. Well, that can say things about you, Backlash. I could say things about you. You needed to have a brain for an education. But having said that, I think Coastal Water has definitely edu-medicated you with the cast iron frying pan. So yes, the cast iron is a frying pan straight to the Backlash's brain. Bang! Then maybe I don't know how he catches no fish. I am just taking it as a hunch. So anyway, for anybody that wants to learn how to speak Scottish, all you do is send me an email and I will happily tell you how to pronounce Scottish words. So this is my 60 minutes of ranting on how to say Scottish words. I love you all, guys. As ever, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. And share me out on your social media outlets. And leave a comment. I'll get back to you. I love you all so very much. Cheerio. Bye-bye.